the chilling case of a 13-year-old killer. Today, we're uncovering the haunting case of Eric M. Smith, a 13-year-old who shocked a nation with an unthinkable crime. At the age of 13, Eric Smith committed a brutal murder that left an entire community grappling with the question: how could someone so young commit such a horrific act? In this video, we'll break down the case, the crime, the conviction, and the controversial release of Eric Smith after nearly 30 years in prison. Eric Smith, born in 1980, was a red-headed, freckled boy who had struggled with anger issues, bullying, and feelings of isolation from a young age. His distinct appearance, thick glasses, and behavioral struggles made him a frequent target for teasing and bullying at school, leaving him feeling both isolated and angry. In August 1993, 4-year-old Derek Roby was living an innocent life in the small town of Savona, New York. On August 2nd, he left home to attend a nearby summer camp, a walk his mother had let him take alone for the first time. Tragically, he would never return. On the morning of August 2nd, Eric Smith spotted Derek on his way to camp. In a horrific turn of events, Smith lured the young boy into a wooded area where he proceeded to assault and murder him. Smith used rocks to repeatedly strike Derek, leaving the community horrified by the brutality. Derek's parents reported him missing soon after, and authorities discovered his body later that same day. The small town was left reeling, unable to comprehend that someone could commit such a heinous act against a child. Days later, 13-year-old Eric Smith confessed to the murder. His calm yet chilling recount of the crime left investigators, and eventually the public, horrified. His motivation appeared to stem from years of pent-up anger and emotional pain. Smith admitted that he'd chosen Derek because he was small and defenseless. In 1994, Eric Smith was tried for second-degree murder. During the trial, psychologists testified about Smith's emotional issues, suggesting he suffered from intermittent explosive disorder, a condition that can cause sudden, violent outbursts. Nevertheless, the court found Smith accountable for his actions, and he was sentenced to the maximum penalty for a juvenile offender at the time: 9 years to life in prison. While serving his sentence, Smith reportedly showed remorse and took part in multiple rehabilitation programs aimed at helping him manage his anger and emotional struggles. As he matured, Smith expressed regret for his actions and made numerous attempts to seek parole. Starting in 2002, Smith faced the parole board every 2 years, only to be repeatedly denied. Each denial was a painful reminder for Derek Roby's family, who fought tirelessly to keep their son's killer behind bars. The parole board cited concerns about Smith's readiness to re-enter society, despite his claims of remorse. In October 2021, after nearly 30 years, Smith's parole was finally granted. He was released in early 2022, sparking debate across the nation. While some felt that his decades in prison had served as sufficient punishment, others questioned if justice could ever truly be served for Derek Roby's family. Eric Smith's case brought to light the complexities of handling young offenders. Should someone who committed such a brutal crime at 13 be given a second chance? Many questioned whether someone so young could truly understand the impact of their actions. Derek's parents, along with many in the community, have struggled to accept Smith's release. They, along with others who followed the case, argue that Smith's actions were so heinous that he should never have the chance to reintegrate into society. For them, his release has reopened old wounds. Smith's case also reflects a larger societal question: can young offenders be rehabilitated, or should certain crimes be met with permanent confinement, regardless of age? His release continues to stir emotions and debate on the true meaning of justice. Eric Smith's case is a tragic, complex story that reminds us of the impact of juvenile crime and the ongoing struggle between justice and rehabilitation. His release raises profound questions about accountability, redemption, and the possibility of change. What do you think? Should Eric Smith have been given a second chance, or should he have remained in prison for life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more true crime stories.